Hello, welcome to Billy Ho Sports. Friday Future Stars for Breeders' Cup is coming up, and I looked over the past performances, and we're going to discuss some of the races that look good. New viewers, hit that subscribe button for me. Trying to get to 2,500 subs. Appreciate that very much. While you're there, go ahead and click a like as well. Check the playlist. I have a playlist for all the Breeders' Cup content I've put out. There should be pushing 15 videos out there giving you previews, profiles on all the horses. But today, this is going to be kind of like a money back special. If you don't know what that is, a lot of these Twin Spires, TVG, Naira bets, not so much, but they offer money back special bets. So if there's like, say, 8 or more horses in the race, and your first $10 bet is a money back special. So if you win the race, great, you win the race. But say you don't win, you run second or third, they give you your money back specials. So these are horses that are going to be of some value. I think betting chalk in those is not, or betting favorites is not really the way to go there. I think that if you find a horse you like, you want to put down the win bet on it. So I'll start with this. The internationals dominate the turf races, so you need to keep an eye on those. Trainers like Charlie Appleby, Aiden O'Brien, you'll see he literally brings, they call it Aiden's Army. I think he has 20 horses or so that he's brought over. So anyway, money back special bets. We're going to start with race number 6. That's the Juvenile Turf Sprint. It's not a race I'm real big on, but we're going to look at the past performances, and I'll tell you who I like here. Okay, going 5 furlongs on the turf. So this one, like I said, basically out on bail is scratched, but this is a race that I'm going to be looking for an international type of horse in this one. And once I went through here, I mean, obviously, Asterius, definitely formidable. James Doyle, good jockey. Uh, but not really sure. 9-2. I'm probably going to get bet down too much. Big Mojo's another one you could consider. I looked at Magnum Force. I looked at Arizona Blaze. And Jet Sweep Joe, kind of an interesting one as a long shot. Whistle Jacket, probably going to be like Aiden O'Brien, Ryan Moore. Those two hook up, and it's just going to be tough to fade that one. Then you have the Japanese Ikoro Sieg, shareholder William Buick, Governor Sam. If you want to go against the internationals here, Governor Sam, George Weaver, Paco Lopez, good looking horse, 4 straight wins, some nice looking stakes races. Then you have Gate to Wire, Todd Pletcher, Irad Ortiz. Nothing wrong with those two. But this is the one I settled on, was Aiden O'Brien, Frankie Dettori. I'm on record 8-1, looks like good value to me. Coming from the outside, Aiden O'Brien, Frankie Dettori. This one is a strong contender coming in here. And I love Frankie Dettori on the turf. He's excellent at judging the wire. He'll get there. But this one, actually, with the one being scratched, Pally Kitten gets in at 20-1. So Doug O'Neill, this speakeasy win, a solid effort, earning a 90 speed figure. So that one's a good one for exotics, I think. So I threw that one in as just kind of an exotics add-on. But Ides of March, the 12 horse, going to be our first pick of the day, so to speak. So moving over to race number 7 is the Juvenile Fillies. And this one, we're going 1 1/16 on the dirt. I think Immersive is probably going to be your favorite. Brad Cox, you can't go wrong with him. Value bet here is going to be Bob Baffert's Noonie. I think if Immersive gets down to 3-1 or worse, I'm going to pass on that. Lacara is a nice value bet as well. Yeah, Quick Kick, another good one. Non-compliant is scratched, but Noonie, Flavian Pratt, I think, is an upgrade from Martin Garcia. I think this Oakleaf was a kind of a telling race. The got out to the lead and then kind of gave it up down the stretch, but I like this one to come back fitter. I think Noonie can rate better. I don't think she has to be on the lead. I think she can sit off the hip of another horse. Uh, American Bikini, not so much on that one. Ryan Moore is an excellent grass rider, not so big on him on the dirt. Jose Lascano, Scottish Lassie, looked really good in the Frizette, but I'm going to trust my gut here and go with Flavian Pratt, 15-1 morning line. That's a great money back special bet. So Noonie is going to be our pick in the juvenile fillies. Then we go to next race up, which is race number 8. An interesting one to go against the international folks here. I like 1 mile. Chad Brown going a mile on the turf. Lake Victoria is going to be the chalk. That's Ryan Moore, Aiden O'Brien. I've heard a little bit about Cynthian, totally justified, obviously out of by Justify, but I'm going Virgin Colada here. Chad Brown, Flavian Pratt, Chad Brown on the turf. Chad Brown excels on the turf anyway. If you follow racing, he's really awesome, but he really particularly excels at a mile. So I'm going to go with this improvement on the Miss Griot grade 2 at Belmont on the turf, going a mile and a 16th. We're cutting back to a mile, but I don't think that's going to matter. Another one, Thought Process, is a very good one. Philip D'Amato Barn, obviously. Heaven's Gate. Kilwin, I've heard a lot about too, and Kilwin 20-1 morning line odds, not a bad bet either. But I am going to stick with Chad Brown and Flavian Pratt. Number 6, Virgin Colada in the juvenile fillies. Or this is not the juvenile fillies. This is race 8. We're going a mile in the fillies turf. So Virgin Colada, number 6, 20-1. Second in prime power, so that's pretty good value there. Now, race number 9 is the BC Juvenile. I don't know that we're going to have another fierceness here, but I do think that this race is going to be tactical. You're going to have a couple of early runners in East Avenue. Getaway car likes to get out front. Also, Ferocious is a presser, Jonathan's Way. Citizen Bull is a front runner also. But I think that the what I noticed here, and I really like Citizen Bull, but I noticed it was a pretty easy lead that he got here. So you may not see him out front. Gaming is the one that I'm going to go with here. Gaming missed the American Pharaoh, but is definitely healthy. I like the style, pressing, sitting in second. I think that Gaming takes over down the stretch. Irad Ortiz, Bob Baffert take it home in this one. So 8-1 morning line on Gaming is the pick. Then rounding it out, race number 10 is the Breeders' Cup Juvenile Turf. Obviously, New Century, number 11, is going to be just the head above the rest. And can't go wrong with that pick. But Zulu Kingdom, I liked. Winner of the Pilgrim and the Grade 3. Previous to that, a little bit of a yielding track. But Chad Brown, Flavian Pratt going a mile on the turf. Give me that all day. I think we get one of those 2-mile turf races under our belt, but you can hedge with New Century. Andrew Balding, this is his only entry. Oyson Murphy, that grade one summer stakes was a very good race. He was the only one that didn't act like a donkey down the stretch and got the win. So, good looking horse in New Century. But that's going to cover the Friday best bets. I appreciate you joining me. We're going to have some more content coming out in the next day or so. Probably do a Saturday best bets show, just a real quick one. If you follow the ticker tape at the bottom of the screen, that will give you the choices as we've gone through them. So until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.